Riz from Bangladesh.
Hello. Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I'm Riyad Sheikh. Sheikh, I have a question. We purchased an electronic product from a shop. They provided us invoice or cash memo. In that cash memo, there are some writing. So there is a writing which can be related to Shirk. Actually, it is the address of that shop, and the road is named after a Hindu person maybe. So there is a name which can be related to Shirk. So I have some confusion regarding this issue, regarding some issues. These are: is it permissible to keep this invoice at home for warranty purpose?
This shirk, akhi, you bought something from a shop, and on the invoice, which you bought this item from, the item is a mug. It's a halal item, and you paid for it with halal money. On the invoice, it says Krishna and Ram are our gods, for example. Is this what you're asking about, keeping this invoice?
The names that can be related to shirk.
No problem, akhi. There is no shirk from your side. No problem in keeping it. Sumayya from the UK.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu.
Okay, my question is, a lady asked you, and she said, if a woman is on her period, she sees a white liquid, and then she sees spotting, and then after that, the white thread like discharge. You said you should wait for the white thread like discharge. So I want to know why the white liquid didn't qualify for purity, because I thought everything was a discharge.
The white liquid is not the white thread like discharge. Some people think that this white liquid is dryness, but the actual dryness is recognized only when a tampon is inserted and it comes out dry and clean. Other than that, the only way to determine your purity is to find the white thread-like discharge that has no other color associated with it. Alina from Pakistan. Yusufi from the UK.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa barakatuh.
So basically, Sheikh, I have 3 math lessons in a week at college, and one of them coincides with my Friday prayer. So is it obligatory for me to attend Friday prayer and catch up on my math lessons later on, or should I just pray Dhuhr and attend math classes?
Friday prayer is the most important prayer of the week. There is a surah, there is a chapter in the Quran by the title Surah Al-Jumu'ah. And in the end of the surah, Allah Azza wa Jal instructs the believers whenever they hear the adhan to hasten and rush to the masjid to offer the salat. And Allah Azza wa Jal scolded the companions who left the Prophet ﷺ in his sermon when they heard the caravans coming from Syria with goods and merchants. And that was when the sermon was after the Salat. And then it was abrogated and changed, so the sermon precedes the Salat as we do it today. Therefore, it is mandatory upon each and every individual to pray Jumu'ah when he's residing and in his safety, and he has no obstacles, legitimate obstacles that allow him to skip Jumu'ah. Now, for those who are studying or working, they have to find a way or means whether to schedule these classes at a different time, because as we know, there are sections for Math 101. There are section that is in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. So before registering, you have to choose and register these sections that would not contradict with your Friday Salat. Those who work are also obliged to try to compensate their employers by saying to them, I'm going to skip 40 minutes for Jumu'ah, and then I will compensate you for it at the end of the day or on the weekends, or I'll come early. And there have to be a compromise some way or another. Legitimate reasons such as someone who is on watch, who's a guard, someone working in air traffic, or someone who is on call in an emergency room in a hospital who cannot leave his post, otherwise more evil would result from that. Such are legitimate reasons. So if you can, try this. If not, then try to find 3 or more other Muslims who would pray with you after the class is over and make your Jumu'ah in the uni. Sumaya from France. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So I'm asking this question on behalf of someone else. So she asked me what's the ruling on selling hair that has naturally fallen out of hair that comes off while combing, and then that it sticks to the brush. So then people sell that one, and maybe the buyer use it for different purpose. So is it allowed in Islam?
It is not allowed to sell hair, whether it was cut from your long hair or it fell naturally or it is collected from the brush that you use, because selling such hair would be used in making wigs, and this is totally haram and not permissible. Aska from Indonesia.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
While praying tahajjud, can I walk forward to approach a table which has a mushaf on it, to read from it and then walk backwards before the ruku and sujud? Jazakallahu khairan.
If this movement is slight, yes, but if you're going to move like 6 or 7 steps and go to the other room and collect the mushaf, no. If it's something next to you, you just lean and pick it up and put it back again, there's no problem in that, inshallah. Abdul Rahman from India.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sheikh, so I have a question. I ordered food from a food delivery app, and they just keep cancelling me and refunding me for like 3 times. And then finally, when I asked them to refund me to my card, they refunded me to the card and they refunded me in their account, like this, like the food delivery app. So, like, can I keep those both refunds as compensation?
No, you can't. If they refunded you for their mistake and they, by mistake, added something else to that, this money is haram for you to take. You have to contact them, and if they said, we compensated you as a gift for our cancellation of the delivery that you've requested, in this case, that is permissible, but you have to clear it out with them. Ibrahim from the US.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. Sheikh, when does it become obligatory to give zakat? And what to do if someone has no idea how much they made this year?
Zakat is mandatory when 2 conditions are fulfilled. Number 1, when you collect and save the threshold. And we're talking about cash money and savings. And the threshold is the value of 595 grams of silver. Maybe approximately $2,000, $3,000, I don't know. You have to check the prices of silver. The value of 595 grams of silver. If you have this amount or more, this is condition number 1. Condition number 2, when you have this amount and a whole lunar year passes. So if you started to collect this amount on the 1st of Ramadan, the whole year passes, and on the next 1st of Ramadan, you have to give 2.5% of the total that you have saved. This is all the time we have. Next week, inshallah, I'll be traveling out of the country, so Saturday and Sunday would be a rerun, but the following week, inshallah, I will be joining you. So until then, I leave you fi amanillah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.